Hello, welcome back to Earl DFS. And today, if I can get there, we go. We have the top DFS plays for NBA November 7th, 2019. These projections are based on, these are projections from RankFantasySports.com. Their link will be in the description below. Be sure to check them out. You can get a 7-day free trial if you want right now. And then it's only $9.99 a month for projections for NBA, NFL, golf, tennis, college football. So go check it out. Link will be in the description below. Yeah. And then if you get anything out of this video, just hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button. Try to help support the channel here. But let's hop right into this little 4-game slate that we have on the NBA tonight. First game, we got the Boston Celtics at the Charlotte Hornets. The over-under is 215 points. Boston Celtics are a 7.5-point favorite. And his counter is he's healthy. He's 4,800. He's not that bad of a play tonight. I like him at the projection of 27.6 points. He should be around 24 minutes, so a little over a fantasy point a minute, which is kind of nice. So definitely Enes Kanter could be a decent play there, seeing that he's not been priced up yet because this is his first game. Brown is questionable at 5,700, projected around 30 points. Kemba Walker is an interesting play. He's the second most expensive player on the slate here behind Kawhi Leonard, projected 44.3 points, and he's back in Charlotte for, I guess you can play that revenge game narrative, but I'm not really following that because it's Charlotte, and he shouldn't dominate because he played for Charlotte last year. He should dominate because it's Charlotte. Then we have Gordon Hayward, who had a hell of a game last time, going off for over 50 points. He is $7,300 tonight at 34.3 points. I don't like him as much tonight. Same with Tatum, because Kanter is back, so that'll definitely reduce their usage rate and their rebounding possibilities. So, and there's still a little price a little high there for having a starter come back in Enes Kanter. On the Charlotte side, PJ Washington's an interesting play at 5,900. He's projected around 32 points, which is nice. Miles Bridges is probably one of the better value plays on the day, 5,100. He's projected around 25, 26 points. Terry Rozier playing against his former team tonight at 6,800 is projected around 33.7 points. So he's a point guard definitely to keep an eye on. Man, Williams, I guess a budget play here, 3,200, only projected 15 points though. But there's not really much value looking into the slate. And then Devontae Graham, 24 points. He went off last time, but he did play 5 minutes in overtime. He did sub in when Dwayne Bacon was playing like crap. So I don't know if you can expect Devontae Graham to have as good of a game as he did last time, obviously. But that's what I see from this game. I don't really see much I like. If I would have to pick one, it would have to be Miles Bridges probably, or Kemba Walker, either or for each side. But I'm probably not getting to much of this game at all. Next game we have is the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Chris Paul, the over-under is 211.5, and San Antonio is a 4.5-point favorite. Chris Paul, 36.2 projected points tonight at 6,500. He is priced kind of nice, so I do kind of like him tonight. Schroeder at 5,300, projected 28.2. Gallinari, 1.8 at 6,100. And Adams expected back after he had, I believe, that knee injury that's been keeping him out the last few games. So one person he did forget is Alexander here, who has been taking a lot of the usage away from Chris Paul. He's definitely probably the better play on this team. Going over to the San Antonio Spurs, Rudy Gay. He's an okay play, 5K. So, and then LaMarcus Aldridge and DeRozan, they have had their production limited when Murray is on the court because he's getting more rebounds and hogging a little bit more of the usage. So I don't know how much I like Aldridge or DeRozan on this slate. They're priced a little high. I obviously like Aldridge better than DeRozan just because it's a $600 discount, but not players I'm looking to get to tonight. And then Jacob Poeltl, 3,100, 16 protected points. There's your budget play if you're looking that if you have to squeeze someone in at 3,100, he can be a decent option. Next game here, we have two teams that have surprisingly been playing really well this year. The Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns. Their over-under is 218 points. Suns a 1-point favorite here at home. We look at the Miami Heat first. Justice Winslow looks like an intriguing play at 5,200. I don't know how much of him I'm going to get to, but he could be a good play there at a mid-range price. Butler at 7,200. He can be a decent play at shooting guard, projected around 39 points. I don't know how much I'm going to get to him as well. I'm probably going to get none of none because he's only projected 27.5 points at 5,200. And we've seen his production go down a little bit these last few games. So not a huge fan of that. And wow, Tim, you put one extra zero there for Bam Adebayo. He's not $84,000. He is 8,400, projected around 34 points. He could be a decent play if you're trying to pay up at power forward. Over to the Suns, Ricky Rubio has been playing really well lately. At 6,700, he's probably just as good of a play as Chris Paul is tonight, in my opinion. Probably a little bit better. Frank Kaminsky at 4K could be a decent budget play. Looking at that, 21.3 projected points. Aaron Baines has been playing really well since DeAndre Ayton got suspended. He's 5,800. His price has definitely risen, and he's projected around 30 points, just like Kelly Oubre here at 6K, projected 30 points. And Devin Booker probably, I think, is the best play of this game at $8,400. Projected around 41 points, so that could be a very good play. Last game he went off for 40 real life points, and I think it was like 51.5 fantasy points, which is amazing for Booker there. So I don't know if you should expect something like that tonight, but this is definitely a good pace up spot against the Miami Heat. These are two of the faster playing teams, and they're actually two decent defensive teams as well. That's one thing I'll also keep an eye on. For this game right here. My favorite play for the Suns, it would have to be Devin Booker, and I guess I would have to go Bam Adebayo if I would have to go for a Miami Heat player tonight. As we head to the final game, and honestly my favorite game of the night here, we got the Portland Trailblazers taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers 5.5-point favorites at an over-under of 230. This is going to be a very good game. It's going to be a higher scoring game, the highest scoring of the night. This is where I want most of my exposure. Rodney Hood, 3,800, probably the best value play of the slate. Whiteside at 37 points at 6,400 looks great. McCollum at 33 points at 6,100 looks great. Bazemore, definitely someone you can swap in and out with Rodney Hood, who could be interesting. Herzonja could be a decent play there. Tim forgot to put in the price there. And Damian Lillard, probably the best play, projected around 50 points there for Damian Lillard. 9,100, I would definitely see myself paying up for this option because this game is going to be a high-scoring game and a very appealing fantasy game for tonight. Over to the Clippers. Last night, they played against the Bucks, so they are on a back-to-back right now. Kawhi Leonard did rest that back-to-back, or the first game. So Kawhi Leonard's definitely one of my favorite plays on the slate. He's also the most expensive player on the slate and one of the best projected, obviously. 50 points at 9,600. I feel like I'm going to be able to get to him tonight just because I like that he's on 3 days rest instead of no days rest as the rest of these guys between Lou Williams, Harold, Green, and Beverly. But definitely Kawhi Leonard is going to be a very good play tonight. I'm probably definitely going to get to him. Lou Williams at 6,600. That's another great play. I want as much of this game as I can possibly get. These look like great values, great projections, and a great DFS game. If you are looking to stack a certain game, this is definitely the one to go to. But that is going to do it for this video. If this video helped you guys at all, give you any insight to who you want to play tonight, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you like the video, hit that like button. And that's going to do it. I want to thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more basketball. Peace out, guys.